Hi, welcome to the all-new, all-different Old Game Plus. We're slightly different. We have beards, but we're here to talk about this new old game in the form of Doom.
You're the Gerard.
No,
Because you're bald, you're the Gerard.
don't ever compare me to Gerard. I'm the Oz.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Anyway, Doom.
Yes.
Very similar to it's hard to picture Doom if you didn't have Wolfenstein as a guide. So Wolfenstein,
And we're talking about Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Yeah, Wolfenstein: The New Order came out recently. Very true to its origins, but managed to be pretty engaging.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Doom picks up that trend, runs with it.
Yeah, it's surprising to be like, hey, here's Wolfenstein. Here's this game that is effectively a blend of contemporary shooting with old school kind of id shooting. Where here's this Doom game where it's basically just a 2016 version of Doom, and that's not a bad thing. That's a really good thing.
So for those paying attention at home, left trigger, it's like look snap is gone. There's lots of all these different things that just make it feel like Doom did. So no reloading, lots of strafe shooting involved.
Maps are kind of these sprawling big things.
Yeah,
There's lots of secrets everywhere.
And they encourage exploration. It's not just hallway shooter, which is a nice twist because let's face it, I mean, even Halo decided to go down the COD route. And for what it's worth, Halo 5 is the worst Halo, I would say, out of all
And
of
to
them.
me, though, the weird thing is, in this case, that this is kind of like what I love about Halo, where it has these arenas where it's all combat puzzles. It's like, the idea is now I can walk around, I can go around an arena, I know how to get around to every place, I know what weapons to use, like, just let me go
It's
at
basically, here are the enemies. Here are, after the first time you play, if you die, you know what's going to spawn, you know what you're going to be up against. And it is basically, here are the tools for you to succeed in battle. Much like Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein was very much the same in a lot of its applications.
It feels fantastic, which is the important thing. Like, we're playing it on console at the moment. It just feels like this works so well.
And I think the other thing as well is the presentation. Like, people obviously make a big deal out of frame rates and things like that, which has never really bothered me in any meaningful way. But Doom does a great job of making you feel like it never misses a frame, when in fact it fluctuates between kind of 45, 50 frames up to 60. But you'll never tell the difference.
It looks great. It sounds amazing too. I mean, kind of the only real bummer I have of it is I'm not a fan of the multiplayer. It feels super diluted.
The problem with the multiplayer is it went the wrong way with how to do multiplayer. So this game has managed to take contemporary kind of ideas, incorporate it into a traditional like classic shooter setting, and it works. But for the multiplayer, it skews too far the other way. It tries to add in all these Call of Duty modes, crap like that. Like it just doesn't fit with I mean, this is still a shooter with, jump pads and power-ups.
And med packs.
Yeah, so, it just doesn't fit the aesthetic to go with some of these more modern game styles.
Like, if anything, Snap Map, which is the user-generated content part of it, is the better multiplayer mode. Like, it's easy enough to make a level, it's easy enough to kind of get that uploaded, and it's easy enough to kind of get people in and just start shooting shit. So,
but as a single-player experience, do you reckon it's worth it?
Yeah, I reckon it's definitely worth checking out, especially for the single player.